Okay, yeah, good morning, or what am I going to say? Good evening to everybody. Yeah, good evening. So it's 9 p.m. Nigerian time. We're in the night. So basically, yeah, I want to do a trade recap on trades I took today. So I did not really take any trades today because I don't know, I was kind of exposed to be. It's not every day that you're going to see your setup in the market. So I'm going to see nice setup here. So I've made peace with myself and I didn't really take trades today. I only took two trades and both of it was a loss here. So that was BTC USD, my 1 minute scalping strategy for BTC USD. So it's not every day that we have winning days here. So BTC USD, where is it? 5 minutes, 1 minute, yeah. So I only took the trade off fair value gaps on the 1 minute time frame. Very. Sorry about that though. Okay. Yeah, so this is it. So I took two trades here. So I took the trade off this fair value gap. So I was expecting price to mark my fair value gap out so you can see it. So you can see. So I took it off this fair value gap and I took the trade. Funny enough, I made a mistake here and I think that's why I actually lost this trade. If probably I had moved my stops to, so it's actually advisable when you're taking trades off a fair value gap, just put your stops below the wick of the last candle. That's the most advisable. That's the most reasonable advice I'm going to give you. Not most advisable, whatever. What am I saying? So if you look at this, I think we did a 2 to 1. I think we almost, okay, almost. If probably it was a 1 to 9. Even look at what am I even saying? But then my mistake, yes, was I was doing aggressive entry, whatever. Let me move it back to where it was initially. Yeah, so I just put my stops just below this previous candle and I took a buy. And for this, I've learned my lesson here. So I've learned my lesson today. Let me screenshot this. I've learned my lesson today, and yeah, for the second one, so there was a bearish. So when market disrespected my price, disrespected my bullish fair value gap, so I saw a bearish fair value gap here. So that's why I actually took this trade here. So, but then I got stopped out almost immediately. So I just had to rest. So I was like, I take minimum 2 trades per day, maximum rather, yeah, 2 trades per day. Sometimes I take more, but once I notice that okay, there's been a losing streak, I just minimize it to 2, because the way we handle losses sometimes is quite different, and that's one thing most forex traders don't really talk about, the way we handle losses. So because when you begin to lose money, at least yesterday was good, yeah, I made like around $500 plus, but then today I lose like 100 or something. So it's not really wise. So it's better to cut out your losses early. Don't do too much. Don't trade on FOMO. Don't over trade. Don't do revenge trading. Funny enough, today I wanted to do revenge trading, but then I was like, bro, stay disciplined. Like, stay with your strategy. And that's one thing I've learned so far. If probably I had stick with my initial strategy, and my stops was just below this candle low, it will have been a win-win for me. But then I don't need a directional bias for this strategy here. So it's just fair value gaps, and that's all. And sometimes the fair value gaps get inversed and we're out of the trade, and that's it. So but then lessons learned today. Tomorrow is another day. We go again. So there was basically no trade for me. There was no setup for me today. I'm gonna go back to 15 minutes. 30 minutes. On most of the peers I actually trade, so, and I don't pursue the markets here. For this year, I discovered that we actually broke this low right here. So I even have alerts set on this. So we broke this low right here. So market started giving us lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we're currently on a downtrend. Even normally we're on a downtrend, if you can see from this whole region here. This whole region is giving a downtrend. So but then I think there was a little bit of market structure shift around this area, but it didn't give us, it didn't continue to the upside, so that's not valid. So that was not valid. So yeah, let me take this out. I don't want this video to be long. So that was not valid, yeah. So I'm expecting, yeah, tomorrow morning I'll map out my fresh zones. So for tonight, yeah, I'll just go to bed. I didn't really add any nice or great setup here and there. Yeah, so this we are clearly on uptrend. So we have high, low, high, low. So we created another high. I think we're trying to create another low right here. So market is clearly on an uptrend. So tomorrow we go again by the grace of God, and we look for better setups. So yeah, do I have? Yes, yeah, I wanted to talk about this. Yeah, thank God I didn't forget. Thank God I didn't forget. Yeah, so if you look at this trade now, so this was a supposed demand zone that I mapped out. Normally I would not trade from this zone. I would never trade from this zone. Initially I do trade from this kind of zone before, but then I've learned. So if you look at this zone right here now, what is price doing at this level? You can see the wicks. You can see the wicks. It's just looking like this whole area is gathering liquidity, and obviously this like this is a double bottom now. You can see, you can call it double top, double bottom, whatever it is. You can see now its price didn't break below this region. So if you look at this clearly, market took out Asian high here and rallied back up, but then Asian low rather, let me see, price took out Asian low and rallied back up, and London low, London low, the liquidity was not taken out of London. Yeah, so New York session could not do that, so it's just give a week below that region and rallied back up. But then if probably had taken a trade off this demand zone, I would probably be taking a trade around this region. They close, because I would like to look for confirmation. Yes, so they close above the close of a bullish candlestick above the demand zone, and you can see we got stopped out even, and our stop loss is usually slightly below the demand zone or the supply zone, just slightly below, not too big, not too, but this is the stop loss is just too massive. So I would not take this trade on any day. So, and the wicks here is too much. There was no clear direction that the market is going to. It was just giving this, and this is what we really do have. If before a clear direction, we have this area is a consolidation area for me now. So you can see market was on an uptrend, and it started giving us this downtrend, and we have this consolidation. So we are expecting price to get back to this current zone here before rallying back up. So I think that will be all. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because I think I mentioned it this morning, but then yeah, so I just marked it out. So if price probably reacted from there, yeah, but and there was a close below. You can see, let me delete this. There was a close below our demand zone. Sorry about that. There was a close below our demand zone. It's rendered this zone invalid. So there's nothing that you want to do. Once you see a close below our demand zone, don't bother taking the trade. And some people will still take it because FOMO now already, so they want to just jump into it. I think maybe market is reacting. It gave you a nice reaction now. There was a bullish reaction here, second bullish, third candle, but then market just came all the way down. So I think that will be all for tonight. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll see you guys again by the grace of God. Yeah, do have a good night rest. I don't know, you might be watching me from another country, but stay blessed. That's just what I'm going to say. Good night.